This your boy Easy Cruising 365 back at it again. This is the one main reason I hate about having a lifted truck is getting your tires aligned. Most shops say they can't align them because they're too wide. If you got 12, 14, 16 wides on your truck, 10 out of 9 they're gonna tell you they can't align it. So you gotta go to somebody special. But if you got somebody that can align your truck, it'll put people on because it's hard to get your tires aligned. Because like the first time I went in to go get an alignment was maybe last year around this time. I went to go get a simple alignment and 2 tires put on balance. They came back and said they couldn't align my truck. I got a video on it. I said I got robbed. I think I did get robbed getting that alignment. But they said they couldn't fix it because a bolt was missing and it was basically stripped. They couldn't get it out. So they end up going back in the shop and basically finding a whole bunch of nonsense BS. And let me run the list down why I say if you find somebody that can align your truck, hey yo, and they can do it for a decent price, look, do it. Because when I went in to go get my alignment last year, the total was like $420. That was alignment, rotating tires, and putting some brand new tires in the back. And it came out like 4 and some change. Before they started coming up with all this miscellaneous BS. Like I said, it was a nut that was screwed, that was stripped in the front right. And that nut, I got the paper right here, that nut was only $1. But they came back and told me that I needed a steering knuckle right front, a tie rod, a CV axle, and the axle nut that they said they couldn't get out. And that came all up to $1,739. Because they kept coming out and telling me, yo, I gotta replace this, I gotta replace this. And they came back to me the 5th time, and I had told them, I said, look, man, if y'all come back and tell me something else wrong with my truck, just roll my shit out the damn shop, and I'll get my shit towed to the to my mechanic, because I ain't paying that shit. But they end up fixing it, and that's how they get you, is because they take it apart and they don't want to let it out until you fix it. That's how they got me. It was like, yo, we don't release the car out the garage until you pay. That's how they get you. I wasn't gonna damn leave anyway, but I'm saying that's one thing I hate about getting alignment. I end up paying it, but I ain't go back to them when it was time to get my tires done earlier this year, at the beginning of the year. I found a spot, first time going there, better pricing, everything. So I went double back to them about 6-7 months later, just probably like a month ago. Like I said, this is a work truck, so I'll be moving. Had to get it aligned again, aligned and balanced. You know how much it costs? $162. $162. So that's what I say. If you can find somebody to do it right, hey yo, pay them and do it, and let them do it. But be careful, because people will try to scam you. That's why I don't like taking my truck to somebody I ain't dealt with before, because they will try to make everything up in the world to get some extra money. Because like I said, that little axle nut they said that was stripped only cost $1 to replace. So come on, man. It went from an axle nut being stripped to a steering knuckle, a tire rod, and a CV axle needed replaced. And that's how they got you. Well, I went and drive it. I said, I went on and got it fixed because they had it apart, and plus my daughter be in this truck with me all the time, so I said I gotta make it safe for her. But I never went back again. But long story short, if you can find somebody to do your shit, they'll pay them. But like I said, and I like to put people on, so if you in the 919 area and you need an alignment on your truck, we got some wide wheels, because it was hard for me to find somebody that was decent and reputable. It's a place on Capitol Boulevard. It's called Tire Warehouse. They're real good, real reputable people. And that's what I advise. But y'all be careful out here. They scamming on everything. But it's your boy Easy Cruising 365, and I'm out.